Hey everybody, this is Munro again. So what we're going to do is, we're actually going to do a unboxing of the way that this should have happened. This should have came to me in the first place. This was basically a light that goes on your mountain bike, your bicycle, and it's kind of an expensive item, but it's a heavily built piece of equipment. It's a light, 500 lumen light. It has several settings. USB rechargeable, comes with a bracket and handlebar bracket, USB charging cord, and a USB charger. Okay, has high beam, low beam, and flash modes. And on basically the low or standard setting, you can get up to 8 hours of, well, light time, burn time basically. And what had happened was, like I said, we're going to do this reverse style. We get to see the warranty side of it first before we actually get to use the light. And this is the way it should have came in the box. This is how we're going to do it. We're going to do it the way it should have came, but it didn't. And so they made good on their warranty, and we got a new light. Now we have the charger, the cord, and the bracket. I had the bracket and I had the light, but I didn't have the charger, I didn't have the cord, and the light did not function properly. So now we have the way it should have came in the box. Okay? So this is basically, this is the Serfas 500 lumen headlight, TSL S500. So this is how it comes in the box. We got it from, as you can tell, right here in the back, it says Waltz Serfas Standard True 500 USB headlight. And you notice the price on there, 110 United States dollars, but I don't know what kind they wanted. I can't remember. I think it was the green stamp one. So basically bronze coins, or copper, based on copper currency. So when you pay tax, even though we're supposed to be exempt, that would be, let's see, $8 on the 100, 118 plus another $1. So we paid 119 or 118 and some change for this. I can't remember. But it was given to me because the person said it was missing some parts and they didn't want to hassle with it. So what we're going to do is, this is the unboxing of this item. Basically, it comes with, like I said, it's 500 lumens. That's pretty bright. But technically on the standard burn time, it's up to 8 hours of burn time. And as you can see on the back, you have an overdrive, which is 500 lumen, up to 1.75 hours. I guess that would be 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know why they didn't just say that. At 500, you have high setting, which is 325 lumen up to 2 hours and 30 minutes, or 2.5 hours. You have a standard mode, which is 200 lumen. That's still pretty bright, up to 4 hours. Okay, then you have a low setting, which is probably what I'll ride around, or the standard, and that gives you up to 8 hours of burn time at 100 lumen. And then we also have a flashing setting, which is up to 4.5 hours. The weight of this is 150 grams with the bracket. The charge time is 4 hours. USB charger. If you're using a solar panel like we like to do, it probably would take kind of the same thing I have to do when I charge my batteries anyway. It'd probably take all day, depending on what kind of solar panel you're using. But how we're going to use it, we probably won't even use it for up to 8 hours. Probably run it on a standard setting for maybe up to an hour and a half at a time, 2 hours at night. This is not going to be something we're going to use continuously all night. We do search and rescue, first response, volunteer ministry, courtesy patrol, things like that in the evening. So like I said, this is, and we do travel a little bit, running errands, emergency type situations, just running errands, things like that at night. We try not to run at night if we can. But this is the Serfas TSL S500 500 lumen headlight. Okay, here we go. We're going to get out of the box. Here's what the light looks like. As you can see, it comes with the USB charging port is on the bottom, and it has a rubber seal, keep it from moisture getting in there. Here is the button, made out of the same material. It lights up. That's the full setting. I guess that would be overdrive. This would be high, standard, low. There's your flash mode, and then that's off. Okay, that's the light. This didn't work when I got it, but now they made good on their warranty, so we have that. Okay, then it comes with the bracket. This is the mounting bracket. it slides on here, like this. I hope you can see that. You just slide this on here. It's on there pretty heavy duty, so you got to kind of watch that. And then this piece right here flips off, comes off of here, and this goes on your handlebar, which I will demonstrate. Just put it right here, flips on. Actually, I have this on backwards, of course. Paying attention. This is the front. Flips on just like that. Now you have your light on your handlebar. Here's your USB cable. This also works with a solar, portable solar charger. You can get Harbor Freight or any of these other stores that sell these modern solar charging kits. They just fold in half. They're like a little notebook. I think the Harbor Freight one's like 25 bucks. In the United States, green stamp currency. We call it a green stamp. But it comes with a charging cable. And then you also have what they call a USB charging power supply. And yeah, it's 100 to 240 volts. So that would be, yeah, this is the power supply. Output is 5 volts. So yeah, you would have to have something that would charge 5 volts. That's what the light requires. So you get this with the package, which I didn't receive this, and I didn't receive the cable when I got it. But so this is how it comes with the box now. So we're going to actually do a unboxing review of the Serfas light. So you have this, the power supply, which I didn't receive, but now we have it. It plugs in the wall. Then you plug the USB cable into it, and then you plug in the light. So now we have that. So we have the charger, the power supply. That's what it comes with. USB charging cord, USB charging power supply. That doesn't say that on there. I think you should include that. That's a suggestion. You should include that on the package, because it doesn't say that. It just says USB charging cord, and it doesn't say charger. And then it says handlebar bracket included. You should actually put the fact that it has a USB charger or a power supply, then USB charging cord with it, because that would be kind of misleading. And somebody will actually probably think they need to buy that extra. But it does say USB rechargeable, and it shows the modes. Light and bracket remove in 3 seconds, which I just showed you. We'll go over and look at it again. Comes right off. I don't know if that was 3 seconds. Like I said, I got to do it a few times. But this is the actual bracket, the mounting bracket that it comes with. And when you go to charge it, you will definitely, more than likely, have to remove it, because this is not really going to sit in there. See how that's kind of going to be in the way of your cord? I experienced that a lot with USB rechargeable devices. And it is kind of a pain to get this off, so you're going to have to be careful. Now when you go to recharge this, depending on what kind of a system you have, in my case it's going to be probably a solar kit. And what you're going to do is you're going to put this in here, and it plugs in the bottom, just like that. Okay? And then you're going to plug this in to your power supply. If you're still using direct current, I believe is what they call it. You plug into a regular house outlet or an actual electrical outlet from an older traditional style. Unless they're newer one, or the modern homes, actually, I believe, they're starting to include these USB inserts, because a lot of the newer electronic devices and electrical equipment is actually switching over to USB 3.0 or USB 2.0 wiring, because of the fact that the technology is getting, well, improving, in my opinion, as far as, what you basically need. So you don't need heavy duty, they're just getting smarter and a little bit more efficient at what they're doing. And I think that's great. See, now we have a flashlight that's rechargeable, and I'll go into more detail about the style of the batteries. Okay, this is the part you got to be careful with, because this is what I had a problem with. This was damaged, I believe. I didn't really take it apart too much because I didn't want to avoid the warranty. And as you can tell, these are I believe these are lithium, rechargeable lithium batteries, and they kind of look like watch batteries or calculator batteries. And so they just slide back in here, and they are replaceable. They do sell, let's see what do they call these? It's 3.7 volt setup is what it's the rating for the battery system. And you just see if I can figure out how this goes back in here without damaging it. And I don't recommend jacking with this part too much. Okay, it just slides in here once you find a place it goes. And as you see, it's got a little twisting spot right here. Then, there you go, the light is on. Let's say overdrive, high, standard, low, and then there's your flasher, and then that's off. And then you plug it in to charge it up, and it says it takes 4 hours to charge this completely. And it's heavy duty, it feels pretty sturdy. I don't know, I haven't really used it that much because the one I received didn't work. And but I think that's great that they honored their warranty. And the person I received this from, you know, we kind of all pitched in, but they didn't really want to hassle with the warranty part. And here we go with the unboxing. Like I said, it comes with a power supply, which is the direct current. And this is the USB charging cable that goes with it. Okay, it comes with one of those. The power supply doesn't say it on the box. It comes with a bracket. So that's in here. That all fits in here. And miraculously how they did it. And then you come with the light. And so that's pretty much my review of the Serfas TSL S500 unboxing. And we're going to use it a little bit. I'll probably do some footage of that. But I wanted to do an actual unboxing of what it would have been if had I received this from the initial purchase correctly, or, you know, as the gift of help support for, you know, the Central Missouri volunteer first responders and ministers, basically of the Swiss brethren, or whatever you want to call it. And so some of us guys are kind of reluctant to use electrical devices and keep it simple and traditional, kind of primitive, and maybe that's one of the reasons why, because a lot of the technological devices can fail, and you're prone to failure, and they're more of a headache to hassle with than actually doing the job. It interferes with the actual mission, and I can understand that. But the warranty department, they honored their warranty. They didn't really ask many questions, and they did send me, within a few days, I believe they sent this on a Thursday or a Friday. Thursday. Today is Monday. And they did send it to me, shipped to Dr. Glenn William Munro Smith, and here's the address. But it's Serfas Corporation, 18453 North 7th Avenue in Phoenix, Arizona, 85023. If you'd like to, you know, write to them, get a catalog, look them up on the internet, if you use that kind of stuff. And they did send me USPS First Class to honor the warranty and to correct the broken or the damaged light or whatever was wrong with it and the missing parts. And in the package I did receive return USP First Class to give them the one that didn't function properly and the light or the battery setup. And that was the condition, and they took me upon my word, which I'm very happy they did, and I'm impressed by that. And we are going to send this back to them. As you can see, I'm putting it in the envelope, and I do want to send a letter of thank you to them, so I'm not going to go ahead and close this up now. I'm going to ahead and put a little letter in there thanking them and letting them know, and if they have any other items they'd like for me to test, or any of my, you know, my group that hangs out with me, or to help support the, you know, volunteer first responders and ministers of, you know, the Midwest area in the South. Basically, we go from Texas to Iowa, down the Mississippi Valley, and anywhere else that we're needed. Mostly we try to stay in, you know, basically the central southern areas, and wherever we're needed for, you know, tornado response, floods, and just even just simple stuff. And that's what we've been doing and dedicated our lives to. So I'm just going to send them a little letter and letting them know, thank you very much for your honoring your product, and this will go to good use. And now that we have the complete setup, we can get on with actually using this tool to help us complete our mission. And so with that, I'm Glenn Munro, the Roaming Gnome, and you're here with the Roaming Gnome Society, or the Circle, the Kirken de Nomen, Nomen Kirken, or, you know, the nomadic, you know, basically men of ministers that travel around and help those in need and volunteer our services, and really don't expect much in return other than the fact that, you know, we care about you, and we don't want to see anybody suffer, and we try to do even the littlest things to acquiesce people, because, you know, that's just the way we are. We care. And I just want to let y'all know that there are men out there that still care about what happens to other people on this planet. And thank you very much, Serfas Corporation, and those who work for the warranty department. I don't really have the lady's name. That is the actual management of that, and so I will have to either add them to the video to let her know. Thank you very much for taking me at my word, or, you know, my communication, and trusting me that this is what happened. A lot of folks won't do that anymore. They want 2 forms of ID, a receipt, you know, your grandmother's gold teeth, and a blood sample, a DNA sample, or an eye scan or something. And we're trying to really stay away from that kind of stuff, because that just seems really, I don't know, it's annoying, and disbelief to us is a sin, or a sign of that we might be doing something wrong to make you feel uncomfortable. And we don't want you guys to be afraid of us, the bearded people of the mountains that might speak foreign languages. But thank you very much, Serfas Corporation, and look forward to using this item. And I'm sure other people are going to be very grateful that this comes in handy to help them out, especially when they're broke down on the side of the road, or they need assistance looking for something, or somebody's missing, or we're trying to find somebody in the dark, or to let somebody signal somebody. You know, to basically, I've used these kind of items before for like helping helicopters to land, to pick up somebody that's injured, needs to be care flighted. I mean, you name it. A light is a very well needed, a candling device, as some have said, is a well needed device, especially in the dark, because sometimes a lot of things happen in the dark. But thank you once again, Serfas Corporation, and I just wanted to do a proper unboxing of this, because I didn't receive it that way. But I'm glad that you guys honored your warranty and made good for it. And I want to thank you, and everybody here at the, you know, the Swiss brethren, thank you too. So, once again, I'm Munro, the Roaming Gnome, and I want to let y'all know, have a good day, and many more after that.